Sri Lankan Airlines and Visit Melbourne present Crick Buzz Combox. Welcome to all of you. I'm Gaurav Kapoor. Ajay Jadeja here with me. India playing Australia in Visakhapatnam. First of the two T20 international series. Two-match series only. Two-match. One will have to get rained out, otherwise how will they have a cup? Who will pick up the cup?
No, what? You could win both.
नहीं
नहीं
win both नहीं होगा. Australia के साथ एक code share होता है ना 1-1 जैसे that was also 1-1 the previous T20 series. This will also be 1-1. There one rained out.
That you are always right, brother.
We don't want anything to rain over here. But right now the last ball of the 10th over actually rained on India's parade with a run out. Rishabh Pant and Rahul involved in some confusion. And Rishabh Pant going back 80 for 3 is the score at the halfway stage. A wicket for Behrendorff and for Adam Zampa. And of course, a lot of bowling still to come for Australia. A lot of batting still to come for India. We're obviously looking at Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who's come out to bat now. We still have Dinesh Karthik, Krunal Pandya. So you've got a little bit of batting there. Not looking that good with 3 wickets down for India to get close to that 180 where you'd want to be.
Yeah, you'd want that. I mean, I think you need 180 plus, and the kind of wicket that we've seen in the last 10 overs, the outfield's not very big. The conditions are perfect to get that kind of score, but when you lose wickets, and especially the last one, a run out is never a good phase because it's against the run of play. Because, the kind of wicket that you're playing on, if the wicket is not good, yes, you lose wickets because you're trying to push the run rate. But on a flat track, when you lose one of your premier batsmen, I consider premier for Rishabh Pant is only because the way he plays at the moment. He may not be a big star, but he could have made that difference. Whether it's 170
we were talking about this is a bit of a wild card, isn't he? He's like a lottery ticket. Like किसी दिन 60 लग जाएंगे, किसी दिन 3-4 लग जाएंगे, and people keep saying, oh, he's got to show more maturity. But you had such a fantastic point where you're saying he's 20, 21, let him be.
Yeah, because he's 20 and he thinks like a 20-year-old man. Yeah. So he's going to be taking more risk and he's not going to be as consistent as somebody who's 30, 35. And that's why I felt that the difference between 170 and 190, you need somebody like a player like that to do that. Yeah. So when you have a player like him, you're not going to get that consistency that you get, but you will get those peaks that you want. And that's why you have a team of 11. Everybody is different. And now you'll have Mahendra Singh Dhoni walk in and he'll calm the things down. Yeah. He'll take the innings closer to the last 5 overs and then you'll have a flourish. But if you had Rishabh Pant, you would still have that flourish going on. So that wicket, I think that run out is a big...
So big also is KL Rahul doing really well today, and that's good for him. Mm-hmm. He's too good a player to have had the last 8-10 months that he's had.
Yeah, he's been in and out, and we talked about it in the show as well. And he likes it at the top. And I mean by his style of play, his technique is suited to start an innings. He doesn't like to come in, or he doesn't have the skills to come in and play the way the game requires at that stage. If you're 3 down, you need to take the game differently. If you're 3 down with only 5 overs to go, you got to play differently. Whereas if you have 15 overs, and I think that's something that he struggles with. And he is happy right at the top, whether it's his team, Kings 11 Punjab, or whether he's playing for India. When he's free, he has that freedom to play. That's when the best comes out.
He, of course, had an amazing IPL last year that he had against Punjab. And then after that, got a couple of big scores in England and in Australia, but too few and too far between for a guy of his caliber. So it's good to see him do well today. Again, it's just one game, so let's not get too excited. It's just one game. You don't know whether he'll play the next one or whether Shikhar will be back. So we have no idea. I'm sorry, I've got something stuck in my throat. I'm not laughing at anything else.
Okay.
Quick word on the Australian bowlers. I'm going to help you with his name because I know...
Behrendorff.
Well done.
You're a good team, man.
Well done. So Behrendorff, of course, getting that wicket of Rohit Sharma up front. Adam Zampa goes for the runs, but he's got the wicket. The great thing to see for Australia and for Aaron Finch is he's got so many bowling options. So if somebody has a bad day, this is what Virat does not have. He has so many bowling options. India has only 5 bowlers. It helps.
Add another one in there because you still haven't seen Stoinis. And he's been bowling the slog overs.
Yeah.
The death overs or slog overs as they are called. And I think Aaron Finch's been a great captain. Yeah. I mean, not great is probably not the right word, but he's been a good captain. He understands his players very well. He's not just going by the numbers. He's using each player at different situations. And Stoinis comes in and bowls at the end and he, changes the pace so much. Yep. So he's got all the list of bowlers already who bowled and he has another one to go. So he has a variety of bowlers. It'll depend on who's batting.
Hang on, he's
at
got
the other
Maxwell
end.
as well.
Yeah, of
who's
course,
not bowled.
Maxwell
So
who
he's
can
got
come and bowl
8
as well.
bowling options actually.
So if he picks up another wicket here somewhere early and say if it's Rahul, then you'll probably see spin. He'll bring in Maxwell.
Yeah.
But if you don't lose a wicket, then he'll probably hold Maxwell back and probably go in with Stoinis at the end.
Bowl him. Well, is that an advantage or not? Well, there's two schools of thought. One who thinks that these non-main primary bowlers are good in a T20, and of course there's a school of thought that says they should only be specialist bowlers. Which one are you? Tweet to us and tell us. Hashtag CrickBuzzLive is the one that we use. What's it going to go for India from here at 20? Remember our predictions? I had said 178 on CrickBuzzLive. You had said 192.
Yep.
It looks like it might go Danish's way somewhere in the middle. Nahin,
Yeah,
struggle hoga thoda.
you put another 100 from here. I think the minimum that you need, or you will get, is probably 100. So what, we 80 at the moment?
Yeah.
So
Pat Cummins has bowled a good over in the meanwhile, so pulled it back. So
as long as you don't lose a wicket in that over. Have you lost a wicket?
170, huh?
Have we lost a wicket?
No, we haven't lost a
No,
wicket.
we haven't. So I still
83
180 plus.
Still 180 plus. I'm still stuck on 178. We'll see. We'll join you at the end of the 20th over, of course. This was Sri Lankan Airlines and Visit Melbourne presents CrickBuzz Combox. We're going to see you at the end of the 20th over for CrickBuzz Live. Stay with us.